Time now for some morning medical news. Measles cases are spiking across this country. Johns Hopkins data shows more than 1,200 confirmed cases this year. That's a record high. The disease was once declared eliminated back in 2000. 3 people have died, all unvaccinated. The U.S. could now lose its elimination status if these cases keep climbing through January. A robotics researcher has developed a high-tech pair of socks to potentially help soften the path for millions of people living with dementia. The smart socks have sensors that monitor things like stress, tracking heat and sweat, heart rate, skin temperature, and movement. That data is then sent via Wi-Fi to caregivers who can keep track of a patient's well-being on an app.
It's been developed to understand how a person with dementia is feeling, in particular if they're in a state of emotional distress. This is important because many people with dementia struggle with communication. As a result, they experience unmet needs.
The inventor says his great-grandmother's struggle with dementia inspired him to create the socks. A unique program in some California emergency departments is being credited with helping people struggling with opioid addiction take their first steps to recovery. Danya Backus reports.
Andy is a success story for doctors at Olive View UCLA Medical Center in Los Angeles.
Yeah, my life's just changed completely.
He came to this emergency department at the beginning of his sobriety when he felt the urge to use again.
I just wanted help because I knew that if I didn't get help, I was going to go back to the one drug that would make me feel comfortable and normal.
While in the ER, he was prescribed buprenorphine, which diminishes the effects of withdrawal symptoms and cravings. Despite its effectiveness, an estimated 87% of people with opioid use disorder are never prescribed any medication to help them fight their addiction.
Sometimes they just don't know where else to get help, and we're open 24/7.
Dr. Annette Decker authored a study looking at the success rate of emergency room clinicians prescribing buprenorphine in California. Findings show at least 1 in 3 patients fill a second prescription within 40 days. 1 in 9 end up on continuous treatment.
It's huge because this medication can save lives.
For addiction medicine in the past, patients would come into the ER and we'd pat them on the back and give them a list of detox centers and say, good luck.
Doctors Maureen McCullough and Kenneth Pedersen see the results firsthand. They helped start a statewide initiative for prescribing the medication in the ER.
And they can go from a cycle of being addicted to opioids and having their life be full of chaos to, within a matter of days, getting their life back together.
Which is what happened with Andy.
I could have gone back that night and just done fentanyl one more time. I could have possibly died.
He's now nearly 5 years sober and says a trip to this emergency department was a critical step in his recovery. Danya Backus, CBS News, Los Angeles.
The study found the number of emergency medicine clinicians who prescribed the drug rose from 2% to 16%.